Hi everybody, welcome back. Time for another video of more new stuff. And I figured we would try out some newer highlighters. I also have some that are not really new, but they're kind of new to me. But regardless, it's a beautiful highlighter. We're just going to try it all out. Where should we start? I think we'll start with this because I know there's not a lot of info out there on it, like swatches, that kind of thing. I'm not sure. I guess it's just not a popular, or just people aren't interested. I don't know. But it's pretty, and you know me, if it's something pretty, I want to try it and see what it looks like. It is the Givenchy Bouncy Highlighter Cooling Jelly Glow. And I don't know, that just really intrigued me for some reason. And my first thought was ColourPop highlighter. Like when you talk about anything being bouncy, that's the first product I think of. It's actually similarly packaged, but it's black, and the lid screws off. It's blurry. Oh well, I'm sorry. Let me see here. That's what she looks like. My lights are drowning it out a little. It is definitely more yellow than this in real life. It's not like a pea yellow gold. It's a very light gold. This is like hurting my feelings even thinking about messing it up. You guys have no idea how many hundreds of pictures I took of all these products before I did this video, so I can, you know, remember what they look like before I desecrated them. But the design I think is very pretty. It's part of their limited edition, what's it called? It's on here, African light gold collection. We're not going to talk about the name, okay? We're just going to leave that alone. Alright, deep breath. I feel terrible, guys. Alright, here we go. I'm just going to do it. I need to suck it up. Alright. Oh, wow. It feels like a cream. It feels nothing like a ColourPop highlighter. It feels like a freaking cream product. I'm sorry for my phone going off. So it's quite intense doing it that way. I don't know if it'll stay that intense once you start patting it on the skin. Let me make a little swatch on my hand for you, and then I'll put some on my face. Wow. It's a pretty color. It's very intense. Once you put it on, it looks like a very light champagne gold. And here I'll show you where I touched it. Focus, please. I'm not in the mood today. Not in the mood. See right there? It's hard. It's a hard product. It's not squishy. Like, I mean, if I pushed really hard, yeah, I mean, I would make a huge indentation in it, but the surface of it is on the stiffer side. But you can, when I put my finger in it, it definitely feels cooling, and it's super duper creamy. Like, have you guys ever tried the It Cosmetics foundation that comes in the compact, the hard stuff? It almost feels like that, but it does have a cooling sensation. So let's get some more. What a unique texture. I must say, I don't think I own anything like this. It's subtle. I have to get some more. It is pretty. It's just a really light color. Is it intense here? Wait, let me put some on and get closer. So I just gently tapped my finger in the edge to pick up some, and then I'm just tapping it on my face. I don't think a brush is the way to go with this. Definitely a finger, because it's such a odd texture. So am I blinding you guys? It is, like I said, it is a yellow gold, a light yellow gold. So, to me, I like my highlighter, I like a strong highlight, you guys know that. So for me, I think it's subtle. You guys we all have different expectations, so it's hard to say. I don't know if you would, you know, like it. I don't know what level of intensity you're trying to get. I put on 3 layers, and I definitely don't feel like this is the most intense, like, crazy highlighter I've ever put on my face. I think it's definitely pretty, and gives your face a glow. But for $41, I think that you could find an alternative product. Now, as far as the cooling jelly business, I would say it's absolutely true. It's the most just incredibly unique texture I've ever felt. The stuff on my hand has dried and it's not moving. It's there to stay, which is interesting. So it has some really good staying power once it dries, and it didn't take that long to dry. It stays on there. All right, let me get back into frame because I am so not in frame as usual. This is hard. I don't know. It's the look of it. It's definitely a collector's item. It's definitely a unique feel. It's expensive for, you know, a highlighter. It is a cream-based product that obviously dries down to, you know, a powder finish that does not move. So if you have trouble, especially with summer coming, or you have oily skin, this could work for you because of how it dries down. It's just not incredibly intense, and I'm sure I could keep tapping and building on and get more, or you can put a powder on top of it and that will really set it in. So it's going to be like a personal preference thing. As far as me, I don't know yet. I'll let you know if I decide to keep it or not. I don't know. Let's just move on. Let me just shut up. Alright, the next product we're going to talk about, I've got a lot of messages and comments from you guys, a lot of mixed reviews on these. These are the Smashbox Highlighters. Sorry for all this crazy flashback. Everyone is all about this chrome metallic flashback packaging and boxes, and it's just hell for someone that makes YouTube videos with lighting, because I'm going to flash you back. This is the one that was special to Sephora only. You could only purchase it for 1 day. I believe it was the 16th through the Sephora app. I was really disappointed that the packaging to this is different. Instead, you get like this weird rubbery feeling plastic thing. It's plastic. Whereas if the 2 other shades that will be sold everywhere, right now they're at Ulta and at Smashbox. Right now that's the only 2 places you can buy the highlighters. Get this freaking gorgeous, beautiful, just breathtaking packaging. Oh god. Ugh. It is plastic, but it feels nice. It's got some weight to it, so it's oh gosh, it's beautiful. Let me take the paper out. In the mirror, don't want to flash back you. It does say Smashbox Vlada on here because of course this was the collab with her, with Vlada MUA. This is Gilded Rose, and all of them, they almost glow in the pan. I don't know how to describe it to you. Whatever the undertone is, it just glow. Can you see the glow? Because this is gold that shifts pink. It's breathtaking. And again, I'm gonna cry. Now, I have a feeling, and this is where the mixed reviews come in. Some people don't like the pigmentation, or they don't think it's pigmented. I have a feeling for them to press this rose, they had to hard press it, or otherwise it'd fall apart. Usually when you hard press something, it can make a layer on top of it, and usually you have to get through that layer to get to the good stuff. 2, I also think it's a Geely formula, and those require different tools to pick up that type of product. Remember those Too Faced, were they prismatic highlighters that came in little hearts? People had mixed reviews on that. I personally tried it and used a certain type of brush, and I actually have a video, but it's like a year old. You probably wouldn't be able to find it. And I went to Sephora and tried it with the right brush, and I got blinding results. I even own one of the highlighters. It does work. You just have to get through the hard layer and then get to the good stuff, and use the appropriate brush. Something a little stiffer, hairs that are going to pick it up, and just, you know, work with it. And you got to adapt to the highlighter sometimes. I definitely don't think you should put your hands in this. It's going to get hard pan. Use a clean brush. Do not use a wet brush. I mean, I haven't used these yet. You can see it's brand new. These are my guesses, and I think these are where the problems are lying and why maybe people don't like it. So I got a couple different brushes until I figure out which one is going to be best. Actually, I'm going to go expensive first. And I know not everyone has this brush, and I can, you know, tell you some cheaper alternatives to it. This is a Wayne Goss number 10. I believe it's $30-something, but I got it from Beautylish, so I made payments. So I'm going to start here in the corner and put on a little bit and see what I get. Now, Wayne Goss brushes are natural, it's a natural hair brush. Gosh, that just didn't sound right. Oh yeah, we got pigment here, guys. We do. But I'm rubbing more because I told you I'm pretty sure there's a layer on here from being pressed and made so that they can make this, you know, beautiful impression. And once you get through it, I think you're gonna find yourself to be very surprised. So I've, you know, totally had to mess up the corner here. I don't even know if you can tell, but on my face I can see the gold and a beautiful pink flip. Oh my gosh, how beautiful. Alright. I've obviously broken through the tough layer, so now I'm getting product, and I'm getting plenty of it, because this is getting intense quickly. Alright, so no fan brushes, don't come at it with something fluffy, you're not going to be able to pick it up. And like I said, clean brush, don't get it wet, keep your hands out of it or it'll get hard pan. Alright, so you can definitely get some glow out of this. You just have to go through a few steps first. I also think that this brush is this is my favorite highlighter brush. This is from Target. It comes in a set with other brushes for $12, but this is equivalent to the ABH, I believe it's A23 brush, and I think it would also work. Let's give it a try real quick before we put this away. So I'm just rubbing it in just a little. So yeah, it picks it up. See? Oh, yep, it'll work. So I love this highlighter. I don't think there's any problems with pigmentation whatsoever. You just have to finesse it, you know, love it a little bit, give it a little extra TLC, and she will come out to play. Damn, that is freaking gorgeous. A lot of people ask me my opinion as far as skin tones. I do think this would work on lighter, fair skin tones because it is not a dark color. The base color is not dark. It's very light. If anything, once you apply it, it almost looks like a pink, an icy baby pink. That's what it looks like. Alright, so just give it a little time, you know, just take your time using it, especially the first time, and work through that layer and do all the things I already said. I'm not going to repeat them because I talk enough as it is, so I don't need to repeat anything. But gosh darn, she's beautiful. Whew. Alright. As my base products, I did my no makeup thing, my Glam Glow, a little powder, and the Becca. So I didn't do like proper preparation, like pore filling, like I didn't use like my Tatcha primer and all that, because I just wanted to hurry up and do this because it's getting late in the afternoon. So as I put highlighter on, if you notice texture and things like that, I did not properly prep my face. Like I didn't do the things that you need to do to conceal those areas. So don't blame the highlighter, blame me because I'm a lazy motherfucker. Alright, let's move on. Alright, next I think we'll try out one of the new MAC pinwheels. This is called Warm Aura. She's very pretty. She's many different shades of pink. Now, I cheated a little because I went to Nordstrom yesterday, so I already know what this looks like. She's beautiful. I'm just going to go in the center and use my finger. I love the Mineralize formula. It's baked, and when you use it with a brush, it can make some kickback because it's freaking baked. She's a very pretty pink, you know, and I think pretty intense. But you can control the level that you get because the lighter shades are on top, the darker is on the bottom. I think if you're someone with fair or light skin, it'd be a beautiful blush topper, or just dip into the lighter areas. You know, I'm gonna, even though, ooh, gosh, talk about clashing. I'm gonna put it on top of the Givenchy and see what happens. Ooh, my, well, that's a pretty combination. Ooh, hold on. Mineralized skin finishes from MAC, they're not particular, you know, just about any brush will work. A fan brush might even work, I don't know. I don't like fan, just so you know, you'll never see me put on highlighter with a fan brush. I hate fan brushes. They're not the proper tool. They're too thin. I know that they make lighter application, but so can other brushes, and using a lighter hand. Fan brushes, no matter how soft it is, I feel like it pokes into the formula and makes a lot of kickback, and then people start complaining and think the highlighter is bad. No, you're using the wrong tool. Like, I don't know, fan brush for me, you know, that's just my personal, I freaking hate fan brushes for highlight. You know, it's just not, there's only one fan brush that I'm okay with. It's gigantic, super and fluffy, so maybe that's why I like it. But normal, regular, flat, you know, one row, hair bristled fan brushes, they suck for highlighter application. This turned out pretty on top. I hope you can see the color. It meshed really well, like using the Givenchy as a base made it apply really nice, and it toned down the pinkness some. So happy with that, but you guys know I love all MAC products. Drugstore highlighter. I'm not gonna, I don't have, you know, running out of face space. These are not brand spanking new, they're newer. These are the Milani's. Oh, there you go, sorry. These are a part of their Hypnotic Lights collection. Ulta has 2 shades, I believe, but there are more. I think there's 4, maybe 5, and you have to go to Milani's website to get them. That's the only downfall. These babies are a little expensive. They're like $10, but in the realm of, you know, highlighter, you know, it's really not that bad. I know for drugstore, $10 is a lot. You do get 0.30 ounces per container. I have 02 Luminous Light and 03 Luster Light. I think it's 03 Luster Light. Ugh, you have to go to Temptalia's blog to double check. You know, the Chantecaille Wolf highlighter. It's got a imprint of a wolf. It's stunning. It's beautiful. It looks white, but it shifts pink. I'm pretty sure Luster Lights is a dead-on dupe for that. That's why I got these. Because as much as I wanted that Chantecaille highlighter, you know, for the print and for what it was, it's insanely expensive for the teeny tiny little amount of product you get. So let's put this on. Milani highlighters, I have some of their original ones. They're in this similar gold packaging, but the powder has a different design on it, and I'm drawing a complete blank right now. I cannot think of the name, but their other highlighters are freaking blinding and freaking gorgeous, so I expect these to be the same. I'm using Luminous Light. I'm gonna have to go up here, guys, so I'm gonna look a crazy hot mess. Let's try Morphe. Morphe R31 is what I have. Oh, wow. That's a really strong pink. It's a strong, bright fuchsia pink. Holy Toledo. Purpley pink. It's got a little bit of purple in there. I hope you guys can see the color. Let me put on more. It doesn't need more. I would be fine with this, but I'm putting on more for you guys so you can see it and see the color. Of course, I would never actually apply makeup like this or leave the house like this, but I want to make sure you guys see it. Please tell me you can see my hot pink forehead. Alright, so I like these a lot. These are nice. Let's 03 Luster Lights. Let's just put that on my hand. Ooh. I think that this formula is maybe, it feels rough, but it goes on and beautifully, blends beautifully. The coloring is gorgeous. This is peach with a little bit of a goldy orangey flip. They're pretty damn intense. But like I expected that because like I told you, their original ones are intense and blinding and crazy. So I think this is a beautiful shade as well. It does have a pretty strong orangey gold flip to it. Oh, you know what? I wonder, damn it, I wonder how it compares. I'm trying to get you, I don't know if you're catching the flip. That's why I keep trying to show it to you. I wonder how it would compare to Becca Dreamsicle. Because it has that orange flip in there. You can see it in the pan. Please tell me you can see it. I feel like things never translate well on video. Alright, well, hopefully you guys get the gist and get the coloring that I'm trying to show you. Alright, they're intense, they're gorgeous, they're beautiful. And they have that hidden shift in there, so if you're down with that, you'll like these. Alright, let me wipe my hand off. Alright, next are J.Cat You Glow Girl highlighters. These are not brand spanking new either, but J.Cat added some shades. I can't remember how long ago they added one called Bella Rosa, pinky purple, and this is a newer edition. I don't know, maybe just this year or within the past few months they added a few more shades. This is called Moon and Back. I just love the unique patterns on this. I have one of their original shades from, you know, way back when. I believe I have Pink Goddess. Alright. I didn't grab my darn, you know, color switch thingy because I want to use this brush, my favorite brush, but I can't. Alright, let's try the newer shade, Moon and Back. And I'm going to put that on the other side of my forehead. Gosh, I'm going to look crazy. Oh, wow. Ooh. Intensely pigmented. A few little taps is all you need of this. I'm using an e.l.f. highlighting brush. Wow. It's a pinky, orangey, just wow. A lot of things. I wasn't expecting it because it doesn't look it in the pan. Interesting. Interesting. I hope my my bright box lights are not killing it. It probably is. I don't know if you guys can see the color shift. Let me put some on me and see what you can get. Whenever you look at this, you think it's just going to be a gold, and it isn't. These feel really rough to the touch, like you would think, oh yuck, but it doesn't apply that way. It applies beautifully. Blends really nice. It does kick up a little bit. That's okay. Me and my terrible swatching, I always pick the bad spot, don't I? So it does have the yellow gold base to it, but it has a gorgeous orange, like pinky orangey flip going to it. You know what? I wonder if it looks like this. I wonder if it looks like Luster Lights. Hold on. No, Luster, it looks really similar to Luster Lights. Luster Lights is a little lighter in base color, but it's really, really similar. I hope to God this shows up for you guys. And of course, I picked the weirdo spot on my arm. Why do I do this dumb shit? Guys, tell me why I do this dumb shit. There's that. That's Luster Lights right there. And all up here, it's almost similar to my skin tone, is the J.Cat one. So Luster Lights is definitely a tad lighter, but the orangey pink shift that's in them are very similar. So if you have a lighter skin tone, pick up the Milani, because the J.Cat base color is darker. Alright. I'm just going to swatch Bella Rosa, because I'm trying to make a short video for once. I know I say that every freaking video I make. I know you guys are sick of hearing it, because it never happens. Ooh, Bella Rosa is beautiful. It's more purple than I thought it would be, and you guys know I'm happy about that, because I thought it would be really pink. It's more purpley, and God, it's intense. Look how intense that is. That's freaking gorgeous. I suck at the swatching thing, don't I, guys? But I think you guys are getting the general gist, right? Unfortunately, I think if you have a deeper skin tone, it's gonna come off ashy, because it's definitely a very icy white base. So you might not be able to wear Bella Rosa, because it's not gonna look, it's not gonna be pretty, which is a shame, because it's a gorgeous color. All right, I think we only have one more highlighter. Oh my gosh, yep, and that would be Bobbi Brown's new Highlight and Glow Shimmer Brick Palette. It's a trio, and inside of it is Rose Shimmer Brick, Copper Diamond Shimmer Brick, and Apricot Shimmer Brick. I'm trying not to blind you, because it's a full-size mirror. Rose is over here, because I'm holding it upside down, because I'm trying to cover up the mirror. Love shimmer bricks. Shimmer bricks are pretty doggone intense. Anyone that owns a shimmer brick knows what I'm talking about. This is a pretty decent value. Does it tell me? It's 0.52, so that's 322. No way, hold on. Oh, 0.7, about like almost 0.18 ounces, like 0.17 ounces each. I have no idea how much a full size shimmer brick is. Let's use the first one. Let's use Rose. These do, because of the texture, it feels rough, so it does have a bit of kick up when you use it, but they're insanely pigmented. I don't have anywhere left, guys. Where the heck am I going to highlight? I guess we're going to go here. Here and here. Rose is stunning. Again, it's another hot fuchsia pink. type of color. I use, as you can see, I have this. This is a Morphe brush. I'm sorry it doesn't have a number. It came in a set with other brushes. It's a little, not a lot stiff, just a tad bit stiff, and it's tiny, which is good if you want controlled placement, but the bristles are just right for picking up the powder and not making, see, I didn't make that big of a mess. There's not that much kickback in there because these bristles just picked it up really well because they're a little tighter packed. So my nose and chin are like, bam. Alright, let me put some on my hand for you to see. All the other trios Bobbi Brown has done has been for holiday for Sephora, but this is part of the summer collection, and almost every major department store that sells Bobbi Brown has this, and if they don't yet, they will, because I've pretty much seen it everywhere. That's Rose. Good thing I got a crap ton of brushes. Alright, this is the middle shade. I think the middle shade is going to turn out really golden. Yep. Beautiful. Again, I'm using a Moda brush that came in a set, so there's no number, but it's the same concept of slightly tighter packed bristles. They're, you know, a little bit denser, small, so you have control. And because the way the bristles are packed in, I don't get a lot of kickback. Beautiful, intense gold shade. Damn, that's freaking, like, look at the back of my, jeez, my gosh. Wow. I feel like C-3PO. Alright, last one. This is the apricot shade. I have another Moda brush from the same set, but just the only difference here is that this is tapered, where the other one was more flat. But again, like I said, same concept of how the brushes are put in here. The bristles, my gosh, can I speak? I think I'm just overwhelmed by beautiful highlighter. I don't even know how to talk. I could play with highlighter all day. You guys have no idea. I could freaking make a video like 3 hours long talking about highlighter. This is just a lighter shade than the other one, and it's got more pink to it. But look at, oh my lord, my hand looks like I poured liquid metal on it. Like, my gosh. Whew. I want to put some of this on my face. I don't know where the hell I'm putting on my eyes, damn it. Because I want to, I have to put some of this on my body. Like I said, the apricot has a little bit more of a pinky tone to it. Let me put the middle shade. I'm going to put the middle shade on my other eye, so that you can see the difference. And I'm swiping up and down in all shades. Because of the size, these are not obviously full-size shimmer bricks. It's going to be hard to use the shades individually. You would have to use a super small brush. Let me make sure I put on enough so you guys can see the difference. It's not huge, but it's definitely a difference. Let me do some head tilting. Ooh, ow. Alright, so I don't know, I had my eyes closed, so I don't know what you saw, but hopefully you saw it, and hopefully it was good. And hopefully you saw my nose, my cheeks, my chin. My entire face is glowing. Alright, every highlighter, oh, I'm sorry, I think I kicked the camera, my bad. Every highlighter I've tried, I don't have any complaints about. I'm happy with all of them. The only one that I'm about is Givenchy. It's like I said, it's expensive for what it is, and it's just a cream highlighter, and once you put it on, you know, it turns into the hardness, it it goes away, it turns into a cream that you pat on, and you better tap quickly because it dries fast. But it could be a good starting product for someone with oily skin, or if you get super sweaty and hot and humid in the summer, and you need something to help your highlighter stick, because it would make an excellent base product. And then you pile on some powder on it, and I'm pretty sure your stuff is not going to move. So, I think that's it. Smashbox. Give Smashbox a chance, guys. I know that there's people out there that are bitching, but just trust me. Just work with it. Take your time and give it a chance. You just have to know what you're doing, because you see, there's no problems here. Alright, I think that's it. I think I can shut up now. Thank you for watching and taking time out of your day to watch all my crazy long videos where I talk too fucking much. But anyways, I love all you guys. Please don't forget to like and subscribe so that you can be part of the fam. You want to be part of my crazy family. Alright, let me quit now. Have a great, well, I don't know when this video will be up, but it's Sunday here. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Have a great start to your week, and I will see you next time.